Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a Titanic deck day video. Today we're going to just give you a rundown of the deck from top to bottom. And we're going to just give you kind of a look at what I've brewed up here. And this is a dragon deck for the Brawl format on MTGARENA. And I guess we just start off here with the Earthquake Dragon. I'm not quite sure what is nerfed here. I think it's a very similar card to what it always was. Perhaps it's like maybe even harder to cast. Maybe this is a nerfed version or it's an upgraded version. Perhaps it's the sacrifice of land, the 2 colorless green to return it from your graveyard to hand. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to check in on that. But it is a dragon nonetheless, and we're playing dragons. So we also have Haragast here. This is the Erupting Nullkite. So this is a newer one from Modern Horizons 3. It has a merge. It is a 6 colorless 2 red. So when you cast a spell, you may exile your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. The emerge is you may cast a spell by sacrificing a creature and paying the emerge cost, reduced by that creature's mana value. Okay. We'll have to figure that one out. That one sounds pretty wild stuff. Like, so you pay the emerge cost and it's reduced. So I suppose we just get into our stuff, right? Pretty easily. And you just have to meet that criteria for the emerge, huh? Sweet. So we get to, sacrifice a bigger creature and then play this cheaper, and then we get to draw some gas. So that seems pretty good. And then we have Old Gnawbone here. This dragon's fantastic. It just really benefits from our creatures hitting, and then we get some treasures. Then we have the Ancient Bronze Dragon. This one's pretty decent. It's probably on the kind of on the weaker side. It really needs haste to be well, but when it smashes in, give this thing haste, and you'll be all set for that. Here's Drakuseth. This is another one that really benefits from haste because you'll be able to spread your damage out when it does attack 4 to a target and 3 damage each up to 2 other targets. Very nice. Balefire Dragon. This one's really good. It's like a one-sided board wipe for us when it connects. Then we have the Tyrant of Cairhridges. So this one enters. We deal 4 damage to a target. That's fine. It can be pumped. This is very similar to that one where it basically you can bargain it and create the mana, and then you can deal 2 damage to any target, basically. Otherwise, it just has damage on a stick. You can just sink into this thing. It has haste, too, which is nice. Lathless, this thing just creates more dragons. It's a perfect dragon card. Inferno, this is a nice hasty dragon, so that's a nice one. Ancient Copper Dragon, this is a really sweet dragon that you connect with this, you get to roll a dice and make a bunch of treasures. This one doubles up all the power on our or when it attacks Thraxus the Butcher. Then we have Kura the Boundless Sky, and this is a really nice green dragon. I'm glad I picked it up and tried it out, guys. This thing has sneaky death touch. It can make a big spirit on the way out. It can find a bunch of lands for you when it dies. It does a lot of stuff. Terror of the Peaks is just that OG card. Have the Terror of the Peaks down, cast a creature, it enters the battlefield, it just starts doing tons of damage. Goldspan Dragon just makes a ton of treasures, and it's hasty in the air. Glory Bringer is a good, kind of 1-for-1 target where you can exert it when it comes out and deal 4 damage to a target non-dragon creature an opponent controls. This one's new, the Dragonhawk Fake Tempest. Really benefits from us playing more dragons, and it just gets gas. It's a very good card. This one is additional. It just acquires gas for you. These are very good gassy cards. Very gassy. So those are those. And then we have a new dragon from the Outlaws, the Stingerback Terror, just a big dragon. Atsushi can just make those treasures too, which is nice when it dies, or we can get some gas from it when it dies. It's just a nice flyer with trample. Moonveil Region can get some dragon too, just some very affordable dragons. We have the Urza Incubator here to reduce all the dragons, which is really nice. Then we have the Swashbuckler Extraordinaire. This one is also reduced. It's a sneaky dragon, one of our sneakier ones. And we have a nice Phyrexian Dragon in here, which is also a sneaky dragon. So a bunch of sneaky dragons here. Just not a lot of filler, just a lot of good stuff. We have a payoff with Invasion of Tarkir. So that's a nice dragon payoff, just some removal there. It can become a dragon itself. So that's the extent of the dragons, and then we just play it in a Maria shell where we're going to have some really sweet artifacts that Can pay for mana and draw some cards. Give us haste to things. We have this nice pest infestation to take our nasty enchantments. And we have a really nice sword here in the Sword of Fortune Frontier to kind of get everything going. And then Sarkhan is just a great payoff for us. Can help cast those dragons. And then you have your Domri and Rhythm of the Wild for that kind of uncounter ability. A little bit of ramp there, along with our delighted halfling. And without further ado, we're going to just rock it right into here, guys. So let's go. Just a single game today, just to kind of get an introduction to the deck. And then what we'll do is we'll do a paper deck tech. So I'll have to acquire some cards. I'm on my way. I think I'm just going to try to kind of close it down a little bit because I've just about to finish my Rel deck. And this deck is now on its way, and it's very close now. And I just need to acquire some new dragons, and then we'll be on our way from there. A very popular commander, Helga, very acquires like more like counters on it, and then you can basically have it create more mana, which is really nice. That's a really good draw for us. Yeah, I'll take an Invasion of Tarkir. So what's our next turn look like? We could do Escape. I would like to just kill this Helga though. It's just so much ramp for them. You know? What can we do here? My turn's kind of slowed. This is an artifact, right? No. Because I was thinking of like Essica, you know? I can't really slow down. I gotta keep this show on the road, right? Maybe this will get me a land. Did not find me a land. Could be trouble. Really need my land drop there. Looks like they're struggling to hit their lands too. They can produce a lot of mana with that Ingo, right? Everything can produce mana already though, right? Except itself. Okay. So they have 5 mana and creature. They can cast 5 mana worth of creatures here. Tendershoot Dryad, that's pretty strong. I really am so surprised I couldn't get an untapped land out of that. Because I wanted to do my invasion, but I guess I'll have to wait on it. See if my Thunderhawk can get in there. Is this just like a lethal attack? It might be. I think if I go to face here and reveal my Inferno, I think they're dead. Because all these are in exile. But how's this work again? I think they're dead, right? No. Okay, so it didn't do anything. I thought it might have. Man, that would have been so cool. It would have just been like 10 damage, right? If they did disappear. Goreclaw. They must have a plan with this. They have so much mana available. Well, we tried. All right, let's swing it. Oh, do I have to click something? It didn't give me an option to exert it. I guess I'm supposed to click it separately. I have no idea. Whatever. I mean, we'll take it. Just didn't hit the land. No, just didn't. Was landless there. I didn't hit a lot of lands. I was like, the reverse of mana screwed. I was like, there's a word for that. I'm really surprised because they had so much mana available, you know? They must have been drawing pretty poorly, too. Yeah, this looks fine. How much damage does it do? I think it does do the 4, right? Okay, we got our Doors of Durin online here, which would be nice. Easy games, guys. Easy games. Well, I mean, we'll go for the third. We'll go for it. Really smooth. Let's get the mic real close. You know it. Lucky Serio again. I've encountered this person already. They have a meme deck, guys. Absolute meme of a deck. They basically get a tutor. They tutor up the Caldera Breaker, and then they burn my face. They've already done it to me before tonight. And they're still playing it. I don't know what they're trying to hone in this. It doesn't do anything like special. It just does like, it just does nothingness. So that gets the Caldera Breaker. But the thing is they've had this twice now. They didn't even have to they had a tutor for it last time. It's crazy, bro. Oh my god, dude. So stupid. Why do they have the transmogrify every time? Dude, that's honestly the twice I've played that person and they had it in their opener. And and they had Grim Tutor. Like each time it was like the same exact hand. I don't know, maybe I'm just like in a bot loop or something. I have no idea. Well, I have a great short now. I'll be like, are bot loops real? Let's find out. Does this create mana? Dragon mana. That's what it does. Okay. Oh my god, Smuggler's Surprise. I do have 6 mana. Kind of a tough one here. We can go here to here.
I summon you.
Take a hasty boy. It's kind of fun. Oh my god, the smuggler's surprise is going to be out of the control, bro. And they come in with the rhythm of the wild, like hasted, right? It's crazy. Haste, please. Haste, please. Wow. Well, other than getting memed on by some weird bot, that was awesome, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I cannot wait to do this deck tech for you guys. I'm very excited to really hone in this list. And what I usually do is I usually kind of like just send it from, Brawl, and then I kind of like add some different cards. I exchange some cards here and there. So, I mean, I can just probably tell you off the bat, there's just a couple like just maybe strict upgrades. Like we can get a Worldly Tutor, which is this basically at instant speed, which is nice. Of course, we could get a Soul Ring. We could like exchange like a Soul Ring for one of these like mana dorks here, which would be totally fine as well. And let's see as we go in, is there anything else that is off the top of my head that gets a little bit better? There's a couple dragons, like Cloth and Savage Ventmaw, and there's also a couple dragons that just simply draw cards for us. So those would be ones to look for. Like they're probably a little bit better than here, like the Dragonborn Champion. Probably a better choice than like a Stingerback Terror, and like even like the Satsushi and these Moonveil Regents. I mean, I don't know like how many, like compared to the other, some of the other dragons you can get, they might not just be as good, but definitely like for instance like the Stingerback Terror could definitely be like exchanged for like a Savage Ventmaw. And like this Tyrant of Care Ridges, these can be like our Cloths. And there's also Tyrant's Familiar, which is also just another really good card. But otherwise, I was pretty happy about it. So just like probably like 5 dragons that get exchanged and a couple things on the bottom end, and then it's a clean sweep. And that's it. So thanks, everybody. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.